And I'm Garrett. Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Toronto.
All right, here's where we begin. First up, Toronto saw nearly 10 centimeters of snow, creating road hazards and flight delays. Toronto experienced hazardous conditions due to almost 10 centimeters of snowfall. Environment Canada even issued a yellow snowfall warning, but it was lifted by Wednesday evening. Even so, the cold persisted with wind chills making it feel like minus 16 degrees Celsius. Despite a high of minus 1 degrees Celsius, salting roads became challenging, requiring multiple plowing rounds. Some flights at Pearson Airport faced delays, and more snow is expected over the weekend.
That's pretty cool, right? I mean, it's surprising how ineffective salting becomes below minus 10 degrees Celsius. It really makes you wonder how this impacts city services, especially with more snow on the way. I feel for folks traveling through Pearson. Delays are never fun. Toronto definitely needs to be prepared for the weekend.
Let's keep this going. Next up, Toronto police are on the hunt for a female suspect in a downtown stabbing incident. A woman was seriously injured in a stabbing around Queen Street West and Bathurst Street. The suspect, who has short blonde hair, fled the scene. Authorities think it was a targeted incident, possibly indicating a personal motive.
That's a curveball. Targeted violence is pretty unsettling for the community. It makes you think about how safe the city is, right? And when it comes to personal motives, it definitely adds layers to the investigation. Law enforcement has their work cut out for them.
Okay, let's move on. A Toronto man is charged with fraud for impersonating airline staff on hundreds of flights. Dallas Pokornik, accused of posing as a pilot and flight attendant, took hundreds of free flights. Arrested in Panama, he was extradited to Hawaii and faces up to 20 years in prison if convicted. This case is raising concerns about air travel security protocols.
Can you believe that's even a thing? How does someone manage to breach airline security like that? It's astonishing. This one's got some depth to it. Clearly, we need stricter ID processes in place to prevent such things from happening in the future.
Time to move forward. Olympic boxer and Hells Angel Crazy Boudreaux dies at 50. Phil Boudreaux, a former Olympic boxer and Hells Angel member, passed due to complications from a 2016 shooting. Known as Crazy in the biker world, he lived a notable but tumultuous life. His death is linked to infections and sepsis from the shooting incident.
That's something to chew on, huh? Reflecting on Boudreaux's life, it's intriguing how someone can have such diverse identities, from an Olympic athlete to a biker gang member. It's a lot to digest.
Here's where we go next. An investigation is launched after a city worker dies alone at a Scarborough recreation center. A city worker's death during a medical emergency is raising questions about the city's working alone policy. CUPE Local 79 criticized the policy, and now the Ministry of Labor is investigating. The incident highlights the need for immediate assistance in emergencies.
That's a solid point. Worker safety is crucial, and the union's concerns are valid. Policy revisions might be necessary to ensure better protection for those working alone.
Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Toronto. Stay safe and see you tomorrow.